During a live-stream fortune-telling session, I said, "Today, one reading costs $10,000. The moment viewers heard that one reading cost $10,000, they mocked me, saying I must have gone crazy. One wealthy big spender even threw in $10,000 just to prove me wrong. But the moment I opened my mouth, I delivered a brutal blow. Your wife has cheated on you, and it wasn't just once. They're even discussing how to kill you so they can legally inherit all your assets." He completely lost it on the spot and cursed me for being vicious. I didn't explain myself. I just let out a faint laugh. Believe it or not, you can go home and check for yourself. Right now, the three of them are in the middle of it. If you drive home now, you'll arrive just in time for the most exciting part. Wujige stared at the screen, his expression constantly changing. His reason told him this was absolutely nonsense, but the certainty in my voice felt like a thorn, stabbing into his heart and leaving him restless. Wujige gritted his teeth. Fine. He made up his mind. I'll start a live stream and go home right now. I'll let everyone see how this scammer talks nonsense. If there's nothing wrong with my wife, get ready for my lawyer's letter. You'll spend the rest of your life behind bars. The moment he finished speaking, the live stream exploded. Holy crap, this is getting intense. A rich guy is live streaming the whole thing. I've only seen this kind of scene in novels. Quick, brothers, grab the front row seats. Popcorn and drinks are ready. The news spread like wildfire. 10 people became 100, and 100 became thousands. People who just wanted to watch the drama flooded into the live stream. The number of viewers shot past 1,000 in the blink of an eye. Wujige didn't say anything else. He immediately switched to an outdoor live stream. On camera, he got into a black Rolls Royce. After driving for a while, a brightly lit luxury villa community appeared on the screen. Yunding Manor. This was one of Jiangbei's top luxury residential areas. A single villa there was worth at least hundreds of millions. Wow, today we're really getting an eye-opener. But hearing those comments now only made Wujige feel especially uncomfortable. He had given his whole heart to his wife. How could she betray him? Wujige stood outside his own front door. His tall figure looked stiff under the security camera's light. He raised his phone toward the keypad lock. He was preparing to enter the date of his and his wife's wedding anniversary. The live stream suddenly became frighteningly quiet. Here it comes. Here it comes. The critical moment. I bet $5 everything will be fine. Hard to say. What if something really happened? Just as his finger was about to touch the screen, my emotionless voice came through the live stream again. Don't try it. The password has already been changed. Wujige's hand suddenly stopped. I gave him another string of numbers he had never heard before. Try 12138. Wujige's eyes tightened. How did I know the password had been changed? And what did those numbers mean? An extremely bad feeling suddenly swallowed him whole. The live stream comments froze as well. Everyone felt that something was wrong. If he was just guessing, how could he say it with such certainty? Under the watchful eyes of thousands of people, Wujige's trembling fingers slowly entered the unfamiliar numbers. With a soft click, the door opened. The live stream fell completely silent. Everyone was stunned by this bizarre scene. Things were really heading in the worst possible direction. Wujige stiffly pushed the door open and walked inside. The entrance was dark, but with the light coming from outside, he could clearly see that besides his and his wife's shoes, there were two more pairs of unfamiliar men's shoes beside the cabinet. One pair was Gucci, the other was Prada. Neither pair matched his size. He slowly raised his head and looked toward the bedroom on the second floor. A faint light was coming from there. There were also some strange sounds. He froze for a few seconds. Then, with difficulty, he lifted his foot. Step by step, he climbed the stairs. Every step felt like he was stepping directly onto his own heart, heavy and painful. The phone camera shook along with him. The viewers in the live stream held their breath. Even through that shaky footage, they could feel the emotions he was desperately trying to suppress. The closer he got to the bedroom, the clearer the voices became. It was his wife's voice. "Darling, when do you think that idiot will finally realize what's going on? By the time he finds out, he'll probably already be dead. Then all the money he has, worth hundreds of millions, will belong to us. Once it's done, the three of us will take the money abroad and live freely." Exactly. Brother Wang is still the best. The medicine he got doesn't have any smell at all. No one will notice anything. The sharp laughter and disgusting conversation were like poisonous knives, brutally cutting into Wujige's heart. The phone camera pointed through the crack in the door. Everyone in the live stream could see it. On the luxurious bed they had specially ordered for their wedding, the scene was unbearable to look at. And that woman was the very wife he had cherished for more than 10 years. Wujige kicked the door open. His eyes were bloodshot. The phone fell to the floor because of his violent trembling. As the camera rolled around, it finally pointed toward the gorgeous crystal chandelier on the ceiling. But the screams coming from the room, along with Wujige's growls, were clearly transmitted throughout the live stream. The entire internet went silent for a moment. Then came the sound of fists hitting flesh. Everything completely descended into chaos. They're fighting. He actually started fighting. Oh my god, that woman is fighting back too. Brother, stop. Those two men are way too aggressive. They're not even human. But the situation soon took an unexpected turn. There was a dull thud. It sounded like Wujige had been kicked to the ground. Then the two men shouted arrogantly, "Brother Huang, get in here." Either way, we were going to deal with him eventually. Why not do it now? You dare fight back? You're asking for it. Take him out. The situation suddenly became extremely dangerous. Wujige was just a businessman after all. There was no way he could beat two strong men who had clearly prepared in advance. Although the phone camera was pointed at the ceiling, judging from the sounds, Wujige was clearly being beaten badly. The viewers in the live stream were getting desperate. Call the police, someone's going to die. This is bad, he shouldn't have gone in alone. Wujige regretted it too. One of the men had him pinned down tightly. The other was repeatedly kicking his head and stomach. The intense pain made his vision go black, and his consciousness was quickly slipping away. Could he really die today at the hands of these two people? He was unwilling to accept it. Just when he felt he could no longer hold on, the villa's front door was suddenly smashed open from outside. Everyone down, don't move. 4 uniformed security guards carrying riot batons rushed inside. The 2 men were terrified. They never expected anyone to break in. They hurriedly grabbed their clothes and tried to escape through the balcony. But the 4 security guards were clearly well trained. In just a few moves, they pinned both men firmly to the ground. The electric batons buzzed as they pressed against their lower backs. The vicious woman was so frightened that she curled up and trembled in the corner of the bed. Thank God, Wujige lay on the floor, breathing heavily. His mind was a complete mess. How had the security guards arrived so quickly? And the security guards of this community couldn't enter his house without his permission. The viewers in the live stream were confused too. An army of heroes just dropped from the sky. Those security guards are awesome. That reaction was way too fast. It feels like they were prepared in advance. Twist after twist, tonight's live stream is insane. Wait, could it be? Everyone's eyes immediately turned back to my live stream. On the screen, I calmly put down my phone and looked at the camera. Before you entered the house, I had already notified the property management security department in your name. I also called the police. The police should be here soon. The moment I said that, the live stream completely exploded. My God, this master really is the real deal. He planned everything from thousands of miles away. I'm convinced he's a real master. This isn't fortune telling anymore. This is saving a life. I take back everything I said before. The streamer is incredible. Sorry. From today on, I'm a die-hard fan of this streamer. Through the phone lying on the floor, Wujige also heard what I said.